Hello, my peaches. What's up? I am Pratha, and welcome to today's video. Because you guys requested so much for Wearified Perfumes, I was not, introduced to this brand at all. I am really sorry to mention this that I did not knew the influencer who is behind, like the founder of Wearified. So because I did not know the influencer, I did not know about this launch as well. But thanks to you guys always keep me updated with what's new, what's going on, and what I need to review. Always keep those suggestions coming. I love those suggestions from you guys. So I have this discovery set here, all the three fragrances for women. We are going to talk about them in this video. Let's quickly roll the intro. Can I just say this, that I like the effort that has been put, like this simple chic packaging with an ombre effect going on. I really like that. And when we open the packaging, there is a lot of quantity. I was expecting these to be very small, but just look at the amount and the quantity that we are getting in here. And these can, even if you don't want to buy the full bottles, and if you buy this discovery set, this is going to last you for, even if you use it back to back, like switching the fragrances, this is going to last you for at least for a month. So in 500 rupees, like I think it was 599, you will be kind of good to go in just 599 rupees with three different fragrances. Now let's talk about the fragrances. The first one that I'm talking about is Influence. Let's read out the notes on these. Top notes have citrus, aromatic amber. Heart notes have lavender, fresh, spicy. That's not a note. Okay, base notes have woody, earthy, powdery. These are not notes, these are basically the vibe of the fragrance. Let me spray this and then we'll see what are we getting here. Somebody in the comment section was saying that these are dupes for high-end perfumes. I can say I can agree and disagree, and I will keep on telling you why as we go by each fragrance. Now this one comes off as a unisex, citrusy, woody, warm fragrance to me. Now this very much reminds me of Chanel Allure or Benetton Hot, but I can say this is like a slightly lighter take on that. The amber and the warmth is not that much, but it's definitely there. It's not at all sweet. It's more like a citrusy, lavender, woody, warm kind of fragrance. And then lavender is very strongly adding the unisex, facet to it. And this is one fragrance for those who like to wear the unisex fragrances, who like to smell super professional when they are going to work. So Influence is the fragrance you will need for going to office, going to work, going for some, I don't know, maybe some meetups or something. And that is when you will smell good in this fragrance. I have to say, I really like the quality on Influence. It's almost coming off as a designer quality. Not too much, but yeah, almost there. So I'm happy with the quality that we are getting for such less price. But as I said, I will go by each fragrance and keep mentioning where I am liking the quality and where not. So yeah, so far so good. Influence is great. It's unisex. It's very professional, or a boss babe or a boss lady kind of vibe in here. I am not going by what's written on the website or anything. That's why I refrain myself from watching other reviews and reading too much what's on the website. So I am speaking what my heart says right now after smelling this. And this is a great all year round kind of citrusy but lavender woody fragrance in here. It does remind me of Chanel Allure, but it's not exactly like that, because that lavender is kind of turning it a bit masculine, which is kind of making it a bold woman's fragrance. I have to say that and have to give it to that. So can't ignore it. That slight bit of masculinity is brought in by the lavender. The next fragrance that we have is June. Now June has this pink kind of bottle, and I was like expecting a very, very feminine fragrance coming out of it. The top notes have floral, spicy. Heart notes fruity balsamic, and base notes are woody powdery. There is no proper note mention, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so June is a definitely a spicy and floral fragrance in my opinion. Probably the fruitiness is very much in the background, but it's mostly coming off as a musky, woody, white floral, more on the muskier side of things, like this spicy white floral, which is musky and woody, and it's not a pleasant fragrance. I am hating this. I will not lie to you guys. It's smelling awful. It's not pleasant at all. The pink color was really making me think that it's gonna be a great fragrance, but it's more like, I don't know, I just want to gag. Yeah, I want to gag when I smell it. Probably it's just my nose that is not getting along with this fragrance, or my skin chemistry, I can say, but it is still smelling better in the cap, or it'll still smell better on a tester strip. On my skin, it comes off as a very nasty white floral, which smells super synthetic. For some reason, it smells synthetic straight up to me. Like synthetic white florals with musky woodiness. Hating it, guys. Hating it. No fabrications. So I will not suggest you to buy that fragrance. Stay away from it, even if you are a floral fragrance lover. Or what you can do is, try this discovery set first, and then if you feel that you're okay with these fragrances, then only move on to buying the full bottles, because the full bottles are around 1700. They're not very very affordable fragrances. And moving on to the last one, which is Wearified Evolution. Now, the notes are: top has white floral, heart notes have vanilla, fruity, base notes have woody. Now, this is kind of coming off as a warm, fruity, but super sweet kind of fragrance. Those white florals mentioned are kind of there, but very much in the background. And a juicy fruitiness is what is taking the forefront, along with slight woodiness. And the vanilla is kind of adding a lot of sweetness to this whole fragrance. Okay, so I'll tell you very clearly, it is not reminding me of one fragrance. It is reminding me of multiple fragrances. Like I'm thinking La Vie Belle, Girl of Now. It's not exactly like something. I can say it is that sweet, generic DNA of designers which we get, which has the vanilla, the fruits, the florals, and slight muskiness, but a little woodiness. So it's kind of smelling like a designer. If you put this fragrance on, people will definitely think that you have put on a designer on yourself, but it's not exactly like any one designer that I can put my finger on. It's kind of just reminding me of multiple things here and there. So I really can't pinpoint anything right now, because I've been holding on to these fragrances from past 2 to 3 weeks, if I'm not wrong. So I have been going back to this. I have been trying to compare it to other fragrances that I have in my collection. I was like, oh, is it like Pure Excess? Is it like Girl of Now? Is it like La Vie Belle? But this kind of smells like a mix of everything in here, which is not bad, because you will not smell like any that particular perfume, but you will still smell like you have put on a sweet, fruity, juicy, vanillic kind of fragrance on yourself. I like it. I highly recommend it. If there's one fragrance out of three that I'm liking the most, then that has to be Evolution, and I will highly recommend that you look into this one. You can definitely look into Influence or Influencer as well, because that is a nice citrusy fragrance but with slight masculine touch. If you don't have issues with that, you can definitely go for that citrusy fragrance. But my personal pick would be Evolution, and June will be a total pass for me. I am hating that one. So yes, this is definitely something you must grab if you don't have anything in this fragrance DNA, this sweet, fruity, powdery, woody kind of DNA, like kind of La Vie Belle kind of DNA. So must grab this one. The longevity on these is pretty decent. They gave me around 6 hours on the clothes. I'm not claiming anything more than that, because longevity also is kind of very subjective from person to person. I'm a dry skin person, so even my clothes do not hold that much, because my skin does not release those oils that can transfer onto clothes and then hold on to the fragrance. So yeah, that's definitely there. But still, I would like to say that this was not a complete fail. This was more like, I'm happy. And I am feeling that this is what influencers should be doing. Like, she has gone completely wrong with June, in my personal opinion. But I am happy that even if an influencer is trying to create dupes, they are not generic dupes. They are not the kind of fragrances that every third brand is making. So I'm really happy about this effort that she has put into her fragrances and have tried making them smell like designers. Definitely providing good quality, except June, I would like to say that. So yeah, I think this was a success purchase. And if you're still here watching me and liking me, don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up down below. Keep looking beautiful, keep smelling good. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day all. Bye bye. Mwah.